Hey guys, Tristan here with Team Dank Deals. I got top 32 finish at YCS Portland. I finished 8-1 day one, and then day two I finished 8-2. I finished 10th after Swiss. I played combo Danger Thunder Crusadia Orcust. I played Danger Thunder Crusadia. I played Pendulums. I played against Orcust, Subterror, Salad. So those were all the decks I played. I played a total of 5 combo decks, and then yeah. So this is the deck I used. Here we go. So first off, I did blind second. So my hand traps were 3 Ash and triple impermanence. The reason why triple impermanence over Valor is because I'm scared of Colossus. And with Pure Thunder going up in popularity, I thought that having a 6 outs would be a lot better. And plus, this can't get called by the grave. And since I did make my deck to play against combo decks, I also played 2 Ghost Ogre. On Friday, John and I were building the deck, and when we were building our theory and everything, Valor just didn't do what we wanted it to do. Ghost Ogre was just a lot better, because Ghost Ogre could just end their turn by hitting LP, or hitting multi-roll in the end phase was huge for tempo, and so Ghost Ogre was just more impactful than Effect Valor. Like, Effect Valor would be really good if, like, your opponent was playing Salad and, like, let's say they open, like, suboptimally, like, just Stalio, like, and then you Valor him, like, that's huge, or Valor and Gazelle, but that wasn't enough for me to, like, say why I should play Valor over Ogre, because Ogre was just a lot better. And it was. All weekend. It was amazing. So, really happy with that. And then my last 3 monsters, of course, is Ray. For spell cards, one sec. I have this out of order. Great. I have triple Engage, triple Widow Anchor. I have, since I played blind second, I played 2 Shark Cannon and 2 Jamming Waves. These cards are just really excellent going second. This will just help you break things. This will help you put a spell in grave, but also it could help you, like, banish Banelinks. It could help you banish the cards that help Salad Grind, Jaguar. And against this card's like really suboptimal against, like, the Danger Thunder deck. But if you start grinding with that deck, what you do is you just Shark Cannon and take the triple burst, and you can reoccur your Kagari every turn. So yeah, so Shark Cannon was really, really good all weekend also. And then for field spells, I did 3 Area 0, 2 Mystic Mine, 1 Terra, 1 set rotation. So the reason why I did triple Area 0 was because I was just really scared of the hands where I just don't open Ray. And usually these ratios are flipped around because, you know, you want Mystic Mine so you can mine them. But the thing is, like, if you draw on multiples, then you have to pick and choose, like, what you're gonna do. And, like, I don't know, I always wanted a way to play, because that was my biggest fear, and that's why I also played the set rotation, is so that I could have more ways to play. And that it's also really good with the Jamming Wave, because if you play against a combo deck, you can set the mine, and then you can just flip mine and then Jamming Wave the Area 0, hit a monster and summon Ray. So yeah, mine was set rotation, and mine was really good. I did 2 MST. So everyone was saying that this should have been Cosmic Cyclone. In this deck specifically, MST just has a lot more utility. Because what I was doing all weekend is that I could set MST with, like, Area 0. And then when my opponent clears my board, they attack. I just MST my Area 0, summon Ray, and then kind of their card. And that's usually enough for me to live to the next turn and take over the match. So that was big. Another thing I really liked about MST is that you can always MST your own Engage to put the 3rd spell in grave, and that's really good. And also with set rotation, you can hit the Area 0. But moving forward, seeing that Orcust is gaining a lot of popularity in the meta, I would play Cosmic Cyclone over these for that reason and that reason only. I think MST in other hands is actually a lot better. But with Crescendo being set everywhere, you need a way to guarantee the exchange to remove it, because that was my problem all weekend, is that when my opponent put Dane Galatea with Crescendo, I really struggled without outing the Crescendo, and I'd have to force use an Engage or something to bait it out, and you never want to do that. 2 goods and fusion, staple. Rhoda, Upstart, Hornet Drones, Multi-Roll, Shark Cannon, Eagle Booster. I equipped this on top of Logic Bomber Dragon for game this weekend. That was nuts. And then I did Afterburner at 1. This card's just, it's good. So 39 card main. And now my side deck. For my side, I sided 2 Dino Wrestler. Because I'm a control deck, I need to find ways to apply pressure. And this card applies a lot of pressure going second because it's, 2600. It's a free summon, and then you get a pop a card. So this really helps a lot with dealing with salad boards, dealing with Orcus boards, even like combo boards, because this is like a 1-for-1 with a hot red. So yeah, and to be honest, Dino Wrestler was really good all weekend. So yeah. I also sided 2 Lancia. I thought Sphere Mode was gonna, or not Sphere Mode, sorry, Orcus was gonna have a lot of popularity. I should have played 3. And then I played 2 Sphere Mode for the combo decks, just because if they go through everything in their combo and you Sphere Mode them, they can't really grind with you, because what's usually left is about 1 to 5 extra deck cards. And as the striker player, you play control the rest of the game, and usually you'll outgrind the combo decks when you see Sphere Mode. So I really liked it. Yeah. I did 2 Twin Twisters. Pete, like I said, it's just more spell and trap removal. This was Heavy Storm Duster, but the issue with Heavy Storm Duster in the mirror is that the most impactful time to use Heavy Storm Duster is just not within the first few turns. And now the mirror isn't really like a control-based mirror; it's more of a tempo-based mirror. And I think Twin Twister, like being a spell, just me using it on my turn or with multi-roll is just a lot more impactful. And so that is why I chose to play Twin Twister. And also with Twin Twister, I also chose to play 2 White Howling. Like I said, it's more of a tempo-based mirror. And since now it's more of a tempo-based mirror, a card like this that just skips their turn is huge. If my opponent played in a way where I just didn't think any of their cards were impactful enough with this White Howling, I would just use it on my turn. That way it guarantees that all my pushes are going to go through, and I don't have to worry about getting Widow Anchored or Eagle Boosted or Shark Cannon or anything, because I know I could stop it. So, yeah. White Howling was... I didn't get a sided in this weekend, but in testing, because all my players are either Salad usually or Sky Striker, it was really good. Especially against Draco, too. Floodgates, I did there can 3, there can be only 1. I put this in even going second. This card's just good, and it's just a great card. Like, I don't need to explain it. And the last card I chose to play is Summon Limit. This card's going to get taken out. 100% sure I'm going to take this card out. So what happened is that, like I said, on Friday, I was debating between Ghost Ogre and Effect Veiler. And so when I was doing this, Effect Veiler just went to the side, and I just switched the Ogres and Veilers. But the issue is like, well, combo decks make you start. And so we were like, oh, we'll just put Summon Limit. So we put Summon Limit in, and then it just like every time they made me start, I just didn't draw it. But this week when I was playing this card, like, I don't know, it's just you only have 1 turn. Like it's not that good. So yep, and so that is the main deck. And then for the extra, the girls are back in town. I play Kogari, triple Hayate, triple Shizuku, and like I said, my deck is made for combo decks. So I also played 2 Kaina. The reason why I played 2 Kaina was because for combo decks, like if I ever had to just go second, or not go second, but if the duel ever started grinding just like out of proportion, the second Kaina could always just like put me back in the game. And apply all the pressure, or not pressure, but stop my opponent from doing what I needed to do. And so that's why I chose to play it. The other extra deck monsters I chose to play were Link Spider. I chose to play Link Spider because of Lost World. I know that sounds kind of random, but I just had an extra flex spot. Another thing it was for is if they tokened me with Ojama Trio, that I can make Link Spider and then make Phoenix, and then make Kita, and that clears all 3 Ojama tokens. So I just played it for that utility, or it also helps me make Ningrisu also. So, yep. I didn't summon it once this weekend. And then I played Miami Heat's Big Three, Hita, Phoenix, and Ningrisu. Self-explanatory, I think. The only Link 4 I played was Bomber Dragon. Boral Sword, I don't get how everyone keeps like talking about how Boral Sword's game. Like, I never make that card. Like, I don't know. Like, I think I've made it when Hornet Drones was at 3 and Phantom Sky Blaster was at 3. I think was the last time I made Boral Sword. So, or it ever at least came up. So yeah. And the last card I played, Starving Venom Dragon. I know what you're thinking, but Tristan, you don't play Super Polymerization in your side deck. That's the point. I don't play Super Poly. The only reason why I play this is if I play against a Rocket deck, and the Rocket deck plays the, I think it's called Silver Rocket, I'm not sure, but it's the one that banishes the one from your extra deck. When I reveal my, or even when they Trishula, what happens is I'll reveal my extra deck, and they'll just banish that because they're scared of Super Poly, and so that saves my Kagari for later in the duel. And so it's just like a next level play, you know what I mean? So yeah, and that's why I played Venom. It worked 2 of the 4 times. I got ripped, so yeah. And that's the deck. Huge first shoutouts to Yugioh, Paco, Kevin, Kevin Tong, Steven, Destin, Cheshire, Manoff. You know, those are just some names to help me with. And then a huge shout out to John. This is his deck. We worked together a lot with it, but at the end, like, I wasn't comfortable enough with my list, so I played his. And well, it was really good. So yeah, he's also just one of my biggest theory partners, so he helps out a lot in the deck building process. And then a huge shout out to my girlfriend as always. She always supports me, everything I do in this game and outside. And without her support, I don't think I would have topped this YCS. So huge shout out to you, my baby girl. And that is everything. Thank you. See you guys at the next YCS.